myself in a place, and while I was there, I was wondering how in the world I got back here. But then I realized that the reason why I was back where I was is because I didn't fix the first time what caused me to be here the last time. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing here, but I'm gonna put you on anyhow. Can I talk here for a while? Because oftentimes we know our problem, but because if we fix the problem, it will cause us to do what's right. And so oftentimes we don't want to fix the problem. Y'all ain't gonna talk back to me too. But if the truth be known, you know what your problem is, but you don't want to change what the problem is. But I come by here to tell you this morning that if you don't change the problem is going to come back and change you. I wish I had some help up in here. I'm going to have to preach my own self happy this morning. I'm going to have to preach my own self happy this morning. Because oftentimes in our lives, because our problem is not facing us in the face, we don't want to deal with the problem. But you got to understand that if you don't learn how to deal with your problems, then your problems is going to come back and deal with you. They might be covered up now, but let me tell you something, baby doll. Problems have a way of uncovering themselves. You ain't got to do nothing but just keep on living. If you think you was over something and you're not sure, just keep on living, because what you thought you was over is going to come back and haunt you. I wish I could talk while I'm talking here, because we got to get to the point where we no longer ignore our problem, but we have to fix our problem. Can I talk here while I'm talking? Well, what did that got to do with the word, Pastor? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Jeremiah said here, 2 more minutes and I'm out of here. But Jeremiah says here, if we really change our ways and our actions and deal with it. See, that's a problem right there. Many of us don't want to change our ways because we don't want to deal with it. Because oftentimes with dealing with our ways, it causes us pain. And we don't like to go through pain, because the truth of the matter is many of us want to remain the same. But tell somebody beside you, neighbor, something's got to change. I wish I had some help up in here, but I'm going to just tell it like it is here. See, the problem is oftentimes we want God's stuff, but we want God's stuff doing our way. Y'all ain't going to say nothing here, but I'm going to preach on anyhow. If the truth be told, we know we're in sin. We know we're doing wrong, but we don't want to do nothing about it because we think we're getting away with it. But baby doll, let me tell you, Friday night was a confirmation to me that what you don't deal with will come back and deal with you. I wish I had some help over here. Tell somebody beside your neighbor, something's got to change. And changing does not mean ignoring, but changing means fixing the problem. Tell somebody beside you, I got some problems I got to fix, baby. Can I talk here while I'm talking? I was told yesterday in Sanford, North Carolina, that most church folks are retarded. Can I talk while I'm talking? Pastor, who in the world you think you are calling me retarded? You can't even pronounce words correct, and you want to call me retarded? I didn't call you retarded. I said the pastor yesterday said that most church people are retarded. Can I make it plain? The Bible tells me, the dictionary tells me that retarded people are people who do the same thing but expect something different. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. I don't know why y'all looking at me like that, but you know we're guilty. We keep on doing the same thing over and over and over again, but we're expecting something different. Look at somebody beside you and say, "Oh, baby, you might be retarded." Can I talk while I'm talking here? Can I talk here while I'm talking here? I don't know why, for the life of me, why we as church folks think we can keep doing what we want to do and give God stuff anyhow. We want to keep on doing what we want to do, but oftentimes we expect God to bless us. But tell somebody beside you, baby, something's got to change.
Something's got to change.
Can I talk here for a while? Y'all sit down, I'm not ready. But look at somebody on the other side and say, baby, I never knew I was retarded, but I know now. Let me move on here before y'all get mad at me. What do you mean? What do you mean? Lord have mercy. You've been doing the same thing for the last 10 years of your life. See, we should know by now we can't keep doing the same thing and getting God's stuff. Can I talk while I'm talking? I'm on my way to my seat. We should know by now if we didn't have money to pay our bills last month, if we're working on the same job and we getting paid the same thing, then we ain't gonna have money to pay our bills this month. Y'all ain't gonna help me here, but I'm gonna preach on anyhow. We should know by now that if fussing ain't fixed it for the last 10 years, then fussing ain't gonna fix it this year. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing here. I don't know